found parts of the bodies all over the house, in places you wouldn't think. The funny thing is the heads have never been found. Hands and feet and things like that, but no heads.
You're still not recording, bro.
I am recording.
He's recording, yeah.
I'm recording. All right. Jesus. You good?
Me? Oh.
All right. Well, everybody, welcome to the 13th podcast. Tonight we have a full house, which is great.
We've been absent.
We've been absent due to life and headaches and work. Anyways, right. Tonight we're going to be talking about the people that's on our show right now. Mainly the guy in the left-hand corner at the bottom.
The one with the flannel on.
The one with the flannel. And then we have Andrew. And then this is Cory's little brother, Ethan. Say
what's up, Ethan?
What's good?
Just because you lower your voice doesn't mean it makes you older. Hey, what's up, man? I'm Ethan, 31 years old. I got a mustache.
I do?
That's when you know he's young.
You'll get there.
Yep. What's up, Andrew? I like your little camera angle. I said, what's up, man?
To who?
Yeah.
To you. Hello. Andrew?
Oh,
there you go. There's a name.
I did. I said Andrew.
What's up, buddy?
2 times. What's up, man?
Listen, aliens are not real. Take that off the screen.
Okay, sorry.
Brainwashing these people, man.
So you don't believe in aliens?
No, I don't believe in aliens.
What about you, Ethan? You believe in aliens?
Yeah, I am one.
No, like seriously, like paranormal.
Sorta, yeah.
You ever look up the sky and be like, man, there's some green people up there?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so if you could,
I know there's something out there because have you seen? I don't know if they're real or not though, but there's many, and then many galaxies out there.
Yeah.
There has to be some other living animal, dude. Has to.
Yeah, even if it's
like
a
mama.
But what do you think?
I don't consider that an alien.
But it's any form of life would be an alien, even if it's
That's saying a parasite is an alien, dude.
It would be. It's an alien species to our planet.
It's not the green head rotting guys, dude.
Alien,
those are just
dude.
that's
It's
what we think they look
living
like,
and breathing out of our planet.
They could be another human species, just like us.
Somewhere.
Never know.
Andrew, what's your take on it? Dude, I had him going. I had him going at one point, and he was starting to open his mind up a little bit, and then he's like, "No, dude, this shit's fake." Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Dude.
Yes, dude. Go back at a few episodes. We got deep inside of it. Your brain.
Anyway, yeah, aliens aren't real, man. But many people believe that demons aren't real either.
So wait, you believe in demons?
Yes.
But you won't believe in an infinite universe, infinite galaxies, that there's not another planet that might have people just like us?
There's more proof of
What was that?
There's more every time of demons.
Ever since we started talking about this demon stuff, his shit's been
cutting out.
It's been weird.
Yeah, his camera was frozen for a second too.
It's that Pennywise back there, dude.
It might honestly be because he's downloading that game right now.
Yeah.
What's my name?
Anyway, yeah, demons I would believe are real before aliens, man. There's more proof of it.
But what do you define it as proof, though? Other than he said, she
demons?
said.
There's okay.
No,
I haven't heard any proofs of demons.
We argue about shit, dude. We argue right here.
I'm not trying to get him going.
Oh,
Did we throw hands?
I'm fucking ready. Every time he gets me going, dude, I want to punch my screen.
I just we don't have solid proof on religion, and demons they fall into the subgenre of religion.
There we go.
There's there is more proof of demon than there is of aliens. You can just go back to possessions. If we go back a couple episodes, Annalise, who was
You can pause your
the
game, dude.
curator before. Listen, Arthur, you interrupt me again.
He froze. He froze. Oh, wait, no, he didn't.
You know what, man?
Ethan, back the
Quit the
mic
show.
like slightly to the right. There you go. Just a little bit.
Okay.
I quit it.
He'll be back. He'll be back. I'm gonna get him going. I'm gonna get him going on that because to think that there's more proof. Oh wait, no, he heard me talking. He was like, "Nope, we're still on that."
Okay. All right.
My game was at 53%, so now we're screwed for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
It didn't
Okay,
stop
so
forever.
So here's my
the
take
proof.
on it.
I'm talking. Go back to the Annalise case. They even made a movie about it. Go back to the making of The Exorcism and all the crazy shit that happened during that. The Ouija boards. It's all demonics, dude.
Like Ouija board
Witchcraft,
as in
demonics.
made by Hasbro Gaming Company.
No, I'm talking about Ouija. Okay, listen, dude. It wasn't made by Hasbro. It was bought out by Hasbro.
Something's
that
going
pause.
on.
Demons are real. Aliens aren't.
I just
Okay.
don't. I just don't. I don't. Now, like if you were to say spirits, maybe, but like when it comes to straight up demons, I don't know. I don't know about that
I
one.
think demons are real. You know why?
Why?
I have a demon inside me, man. When I die in a game, thing comes out. It's bad.
Internal demons is different than a literal demon. All right,
Yeah.
Where'd the term come from?
Now, between demons and aliens, I believe aliens were the demons.
right. We don't need proof that aliens exist. The fact that our galaxy is infinite, ever expanding, if it's infinite, that means that there has to be life. It wouldn't make sense for there to be life anyway else. I don't think we have solid proof on demons just because there was an exorcism of, something and they recorded tapes and stuff. She could have just been very mentally ill or sick or like anything
Well,
like that.
that's the thing. When I was talking to like Scott from the Great American Creep Show, he was like, "Well, back in the day when stuff like that, the first thing that they're gonna say is like you're possessed by the devil without a diagnostics."
Yeah.
But
Like schizophrenia and stuff. Like
yeah, but I mean, I see that. I'm like iffy on demons and stuff, but when I look more into it as a science thing, because now we're discovering different strands of stuff, different types of like autisms. People have just the ability of doing all different types of stuff, and people back in the day thought that was just complete sign of the devil, and even if they're like mentally like ill, they didn't know then. Now it's like, okay, like a kid with I can't say it, I'll start giggling, but people that are just sick, man, I think they just looked at it a different way.
well, that's because back then religion was at the front of everything, and it seems like nowadays religion's kind of taken a step back, and we focus more on like science-based facts and like just actual things that can be proven. When it comes to demons, that's a religious thing, like Christianity. That's one of the big things like Christianity kind of brought.
I think in the life that we live in now, Jesus, Ethan. Dude, I wasn't even looking at you. That was terrifying. But the world we live in right now, I think we live in hell.
That's a good way to look at it. Like me personally, when it comes to like beliefs like that, I don't know. I would say I'm not an atheist. I won't say I won't believe in anything, but I'll say like more agnostic.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's unfair to say Christianity is the true religion because
you just have
think
an open
Buddhism.
mind.
Yeah. There's too many religions for me to say this one's right, yours is wrong, stuff
Yeah.
like that. So I would like to learn from all of them and see what all their points of views are, and then like
Dude,
find the
I
common
thi-
ground.
Here's a good idea for the show. We can look into like different religions.
You said we wasn't going to talk about it.
No. This is totally different than what I'm talking about. A lot of people like protest about religions. I'm not protesting. Let's like learn about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Let's-
saying. Like keep an
I
open
think it'd be
mind on
cool,
it.
open mind, and learn about how they do things different than like Christianity or people that are atheist or people that are just whoever they are. But to learn about different religions like Hindu or fucking Buddhism, I think, dude, that'd be so cool.
You got like Norse pagan, you got Greek mythology, which is all really
Yeah.
cool stuff too, and they believe
And they
in it.
believe in some crazy things.
Yeah,
But that's just what they believe in. But there's some religions that we don't like. There's some people that believe in like the bird's a god or something.
no, I was gonna say, think of those uncontacted tribes, like their beliefs we don't even fully understand. Like the tribes that are still living in primitive states, like they could believe in something completely far off from what we would ever comprehend believing in.
Yeah, could you imagine, like in the Amazon jungle, you've never seen anything but just trees your whole fucking life.
Like sticks, rocks, mud, water.
Sticks, rocks, no electron, nothing.
And the
you're a
helicopter
fucking
flies
tribe.
over you.
God, it's a pterodactyl. I don't know.
Would you
But
consider dinosaurs paranormal?
No.
No.
Do you
I don't
believe
know.
that they were real?
Yes.
Okay. You don't think we maybe found a bunch of like extinct animal bones and put it together that way, and it just so happened to look really?
Science isn't real.
Oh my God, science is real. It's out there.
Okay, Ethan's getting heated on this one. No, I believe in dinosaurs. I do think they're real, but they're not reptilian like the movie displayed them. They had feathers. They were bird-like creatures.
Yeah, the like raptors and shit. They were really
Yeah.
tiny. But like,
Do you agree with that one, Andrew?
They were really tiny.
yeah. So if you look up,
Velociraptors were really small.
if you look them up,
Like,
No. No.
Jurassic
Arthur,
Park. made them
prehistoric
bigger.
animals were not very tiny.
Now hold on.
Okay,
Look them up. They're the size of a turkey.
that's a huge animal.
That's the size of a
No,
turkey.
I mean,
a raptor.
Think of the way Jurassic Park
They
displayed a
depicted it
velociraptor.
wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They depicted it.
Yeah.
It's still a big, like they would still rip. you
Wait, they're
from
not
the
that
thing.
as big as what they are in Jurassic Park?
No,
No,
that was
Jurassic
Hollywood.
Park was a horror
My
movie.
life is a lie, dude.
They didn't look like that. They had feathers.
I know it has feathers, dude, but
Yeah.
I didn't.
But I
like,
mean, would
I
you
thought
consider
they
a
were, like,
mammoth a
above
dinosaur?
human height?
What?
A
A
mammoth?
mammoth.
I wouldn't
No,
say
I think that
it's
was
Jurassic
more
period.
of. I think that's more like
That-
Neanderthal times.
That's closer to like the dinosaurs are like Jurassic period, and then mammoths weren't really in the Jurassic period. That was like the Ice Age era.
Yeah, because well, the Neanderthals and stuff, like the cavemen and shit, they weren't with like a lot of the big dinosaurs.
This is
they
what
only
has
had their-
always made me question
The Flintstones says otherwise, dude.
my beliefs. Though. No, seriously though, if we have solid facts of dinosaurs, but there's never once been a mention of a dinosaur in like any Bible, that's what's always confused me on it.
Well,
Yeah, it
because,
confuses
I
me
mean,
also, especially with meteor. You know, they said that's how it became extinct, was a meteor hit their.
Yeah,
Why is the
and it's
Earth
like,
still here?
was Neanderthals around then? Because I don't think we have any
Wait,
like
Cory.
human bones that predate back to that time.
How old is the Bible? Like how far back was it written?
There's so many different.
Dude,
Because
it goes back.
It
If
goes
it was
back.
like
The Bible
how
we
far,
have
though? How far,
Today, the Bible we have today is not the Bible that was originally, created. It
though?
was
So
way
we're talking
different.
about the first Bible, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh,
we're-
I don't know how many Bibles. I don't know nothing about. All
Yeah,
I know
so
is
there's
that
many-
they probably didn't call them dinosaurs way back. So that's
That
probably
is
why
probably
it's
true though. If they did reference, that's a good point. If they did, they probably just referred to him as like an animal, like big animal
Or-
bones.
not. Or
I
girthy
wasn't
man.
dinosaurs on Noah's Ark.
That's Corey's little brother.
Yeah, he's a trip. But all right, Ethan. So, do you believe in ghosts?
Spirits, paranormal, apparitions, black masses.
Like on a
Dude,
serious note.
I honestly kind of do. Like above me is like, the middle floor. and then the upstairs, right? And I got this vent above me. I just hear doom, doom, doom. Yeah, dude. I can't. And I'll go up there, and there's nothing, bro. And then I heard my mom screaming fear. I was 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is his first podcast. You got this, bud.
This story is
Roll
done.
cut.
I
No,
think
you
he's
keep
nervous
going.
and he's
My scare
falling
was-
to comedic
My mom
relief.
was scared because she heard the thumping too. Yeah.
Wait till
Jesus.
mom sees this.
Yeah, wait until she sees this.
You're grounded.
Yeah, you're.
She was the one yelling. I was 8.
Go ahead and replay the situation for us. Let us know how loud the yell was.
Yeah, how loud
so
was
we
it?
can
Well,
depict
was
that
me.
as a ghost.
it was me taking a normal little tablet time on my tablet, right? I'm playing like Geometry Dash, and I hear, doom, 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 doom. I'm like, at first I thought it was the washer. The washer be thumping, but then I go up there, and it's on the floor above. I was like, wow, that's really loud. Then my mom goes, ah! I was like, Mom, are you okay? And she was like, what was that, Ethan? And I was like, are you okay? I hear you yelling. She said, yeah, I'm fine. I said, do you hear that thumping? I think there's a ghost. She was like, yeah, I called the priest. And then my dad comes out, okay? And he's covered up in a robe. I thought that was the priest fit, man. Dude, he was... he was he was ready to take down that ghost. And I felt safe the rest of my life. I still feel safe. I feel like I can roam this house butt naked and no ghost is gonna get me. Yeah, that's the story. That's why I believe in ghosts at that moment. It was a big ghost too. I can hear it. Big ghosts make loud noise. That's it.
So like seriously though.
Seriously though, yeah, no, yes, it's a iffy because I never ran into anything about.
So you've
ghosts,
never
no.
had like an experience, like an actual paranormal experience where something like happened?
Not that I mean, not that I can remember, honestly.
What about like Bigfoot? That's
Seen a lot. I've seen a lot of Bigfoot.
This thing? Okay,
No.
no. Bigfoot. No, yes, I mean, no, because I think we would, if Bigfoot existed, we would caught him by now, honestly.
That's what I say. I feel like there's no animal that's that good.
There's
at
no way we
hiding.
haven't caught him. There's so
Yeah.
many fake videos out there that's like, it's,
Oh, hands down.
could be just any hairy hiker, dude. I mean, like, that was supposed to be for real, though. It could be any, like, dude out there, dude. It's not gonna be... Oh, speaking of Bigfoot, how big is he? He's like 9 feet,
Yeah,
right?
he's a
That's
big
probably a good
dude.
estimate, yeah, probably around like that.
Did you... I don't know if this is real, but did you hear about that one TikToker who filmed a giant on a mountain?
Yeah.
Like,
And he
from
disappeared.
the view he was... Yeah, he disappeared after he filmed it. There was helicopters and people blocking... do you believe that, or do you think it was a skit?
Skit.
It's TikTok, man. It's the same
Skit.
thing. Like that's why it's so hard to believe in these kind of things, is because all we have to go based off of.
But people
Like,
was saying he was like actually reported missing, though. I'm not sure, though.
Well, that's why, like, when Andrew and I went on our investigation, you know, him and I both went there open-minded. One, we didn't know these people we were going to. It's our first one. We're like 2 hours away from home, so it's like it's kind of nerve-wracking because it's like we don't know what we're getting ourselves into. Even if his stuff is real or not, you know, we just went out there for one, the adventure, and for the experience. So like we go into this bar, and immediately it's scary because it's an old ran down 3-story bar.
Was it like was it like a historic building?
Yeah. Yeah, I would say so.
Like it's been there
pretty
for
old.
like
It's
as
been
old
there
as
for
the
a minute.
town, like kind of situation.
When Andrew?
It's been there since 1890.
Yeah, so
Okay,
it's been there
so
for a
yeah,
minute.
that's a historic building then.
At first, dude, I was getting some vibes of. I mean, this is like just a weird, scary vibes. But and again, I'm thinking in the back of my head, I'm like, it's because it's scary. It's dark. It's a place I've never been before, and it's like okay. And then there were some parts where it was kind of weird. I did think I did see something downstairs, but that was questionable. So at like Whitey's bar, it was the 3-story bar. Well, kind of like the basement. But you know, when we were walking around in the basement, I think that's where it got a little bit less creepy for me.
Really, the basement?
Yeah, the basement itself, because a lot of people don't understand when there's mildew and like limestone and shit, it does make you feel more claustrophobic, and the air is just thick. Plus, it's an old like basement. It's like a cellar. It is musty and it's wet. I have the same smells and shit at work, dude. It's like it's just thick. Ugh. Like the upstairs. The upstairs was weird. But in general, like I'll say this respectfully, the owners are they're a bit odd, but that's just them. There was just certain things that kind of ruined the experience for us. But
The owners.
we tried our best to be as professional as we can, and we did. We just know next time when we just got to play it safe and just enjoy the moment, which we did. And it was fun, and there were some moments that were weird.
What if
we
this? No, go for it. Finish your thing because I'm about to change it a little bit. So
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say like like next time. What if in the summer we go and try and find Bigfoot ourselves?
I think the best time to find Bigfoot's in the winter.
For the winter.
You can't
I was talking about like a
fucking
camping trip.
You camp in the winter.
camp in the winter.
Of finding nobody.
Yeah.
You never know.
Well, them
You don't
storm woods.
exist, bro.
I don't know. Bears do.
I mean, it'd be cool to even see a bear.
No, fuck that, dude. Fuck that.
I've seen them in person, like in Tennessee and stuff, but I'm talking like grizzly bear.
Now, wouldn't we have to be in Alaska? That's where I want to live, though.
My aunt lives in Alaska, actually.
I want to go to Alaska.
She sends us pictures and stuff, and she's got like a moose on her front doorstep. And apparently, moose are very aggressive and like
they're
will
very
go out of their way to kill a human.
Mm-hmm. They do not like us. We did something to them.
They're skinwalkers.
You know what? That's another thing. Like skinwalkers, I kind of believe in that shit. I'm not gonna lie, because
Isn't
like
that just like a thing that shape shifts?
shape shifts. Yeah, kind of. It's like it.
You ever seen Brother Bear?
No,
You ever
Maybe.
seen Brother Bear?
I might have.
Tell me about it, my way.
It's not ringing any bells when you sing it.
What the hell?
It's a cartoon.
Okay,
Cartoon.
there you go. Yeah, I think I have seen the Brother Bear cartoon.
Those are skinwalkers. When they die, they transform into an animal, to their spiritual animal, and then boom, 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 boom.
Well, I was gonna say like Native Americans.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff about skinwalkers
Huge in
with
the
them
Native
and stuff like
American.
that. And like,
Yeah.
if there's one thing that I kind of would believe over anything is like the Native Americans. They are very like in tune.
I don't like how unprofessional you're being right now.
No, I'm not. I'm not laughing about that. I'll tell you after the episode.
Yeah, I definitely think anything paranormal with Native Americans is most likely true, man. I mean, again, they had a religion that barely anybody knows anything about. So
Very secretive.
yeah, they're very strict themselves in the way they live. Something like the Neanderthal type deal.
Is Andrew a skinwalker?
What happened? Is Andrew a skinwalker?
Dude, it's been happening ever since we started talking about demons.
Uh-oh.
Like they're on our shoulders.
Nah,
Andrew-
Andrew, I'm gonna buy you some sage, man.
Yeah, dude. Wingardium Leviosa. No, that's the levitate. That's scary.
The fact that he's frozen right now.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, no.
Let's-
Just let it play out for a second.
Yep, there.
There he is.
What's up, bud?
He is not having it.
Your technology's not being very good to you right now.
Hey, picture this: we're walking through the woods. We come across a house. All right, we went. It's just me, Ethan, and Cory. We're walking.
What happened to me?
Dark. Oh, hold on, you're in this. Hold on. We're walking. And we're in the woods for miles. It's dark and foggy. The moon's bright as fuck. It's got a blue light settings. Just scary as fuck. We're walking super quiet. We see this big old fucking house. And there's just a little light on. All right. I was like, hey, dude, Ethan, go check that window. You're like, nah, dude, I can't do this. Like, no, you're going to do this. So we go there. He goes up. He's like, bro, there's a man in there. So we go up and it's like, dude, that's Andrew. And then all of a sudden we bust in the door and Andrew is just
Sad.
he's doing ghost stuff.
Like he's like sitting there like butt naked with like blood all over him, and he's doing like a ritual.
That'd be some
That's
scary
not
shit.
ghost stuff.
That's I don't know.
He has his like EVP
Something.
recorder.
So like, you believe in demons pretty hardcore, Andrew. Do you believe in ghosts? Like, what's the difference between a ghost and a demon for you?
Isn't demon like evil?
Is it the
Demon-
aggression?
so, dude, I've dove deep into this shit. You know, for a couple of the podcasts we've done. Demons, from what I've read, are angels that were in battle with the angel.
So you talking like ancient demons, like the big? Was there
So
7 of
shit.
them? Like those ones?
Yeah,
Okay.
like the
'Cause-
actual spawns of Satan himself.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. So like the ones that you hear about like in the movies and stuff, like the Beelzebub and all that stuff that like possess these objects or these people. Because like if a demon's real, the way I see it is, if it is, that one demon can probably possess multiple places, multiple things across everywhere. You know, like it doesn't have
Yeah.
to be that demon in this house only, and it's not 3
No.
states away in Alabama or however far Alabama is from us. I think it's like 4 or 5 states away.
No, right. No, demons are summoned, right? You open a portal, you open a passageway. Anytime you use an EVP recorder, you use a Ouija board, all that bullshit. Anything you use to contact ghosts is a portal to anything, to the unknown.
Yeah.
When demons come through, they can be any demon that there is. I mean, you've got Legion, which is the demon of many names. And they describe him as, or they say his name is actually Legion. They take different forms, they take different lives in order to get a demon. They also have it kind of makes sense, it kind of doesn't make sense, but they follow laws as much as, like I said in the I don't know which podcast it was now, but when the exorcist is doing an exorcism, demons won't take God's name in vain. Demons won't talk down on God or Jesus or anything like that, because they have that high respect still, or they pretty much have to have that high respect for
It's
God.
like a fear thing.
Because they were
Like they can't.
That's why a lot of the priests and stuff say like
anything. And all that, but
He's
use
being
God's
possessed.
Your mic's really bugging out on you again, man.
Arthur's speechless now.
Look at that Pennywise, dude. That's freaky.
I
When
know,
we're talking
that is-
about demons, that thing's like.
Pennywise wasn't a demon though, Ethan. He was an alien.
he was an alien.
He was an alien legion, an alien of many.
Wait, does
He'll be
Andrew
back.
not think Pennywise is a demon or an alien?
No, he'll be back. He's probably restarting his shit.
Okay.
No, I'm
But,
not restarting my shit. Where do you get the depiction? When did Pennywise become an alien?
The Deadites.
He turned
and
into
stuff,
a
he's-
centipede.
in the book.
In the book, he's an alien.
Yeah, in the
Yes,
book,
centipede, wait.
he's like an eldritch god, kind of in the sense that like Lovecraft and stuff like
Mhm.
that.
That's
He's an
demonology.
alien. Nah, hold on. He's from outer space.
It says in the book and in the movie.
I think I would read the book. Pennywise
Yeah.
is stupid, just like Michael Myers.
He's on everything's on his like wall.
I'm a poser, dude. I'm a poser, just like you trying to learn how to scream, even though you listen to Christian rock.
Hey, he's
Anyway,
getting better.
Let's.
Getting good. Dude, my shit's getting
He's
deep.
getting pretty decent.
I tell you how he's doing it, but I can't. It's explicit.
It's the same reason. I think that's the same back on the demon thing and like the voice recordings. That's the same vocal cord they're hitting whenever they're screaming, and that's why it sounds like that.
My shit's getting deep, dude. It's gonna like get like Alex Terrible deep.
Yeah, okay.
I want to get there.
Cut your face first. So let's step on back.
Yes, sir.
Cory, introduce yourself. Tell us some experiences you've had with paranormal and why you believe in it or why you don't believe in it.
No, I'm open-minded. I can't say I for sure believe because I would need for sure facts, but I don't disbelieve. I would definitely like to full-on believe. I've had like experiences that have been like really weird, especially with aliens. That's why I really believe in aliens. But at the same time, I don't think aliens have ever visited Earth. I just think that they have to exist. It just makes sense for them to exist. But I won't say there's any hard facts that support aliens are real. But when it comes to ghosts, I don't know. I grew up and I was like a big pussy when it come to anything scary, like anything haunted. Like
Didn't change.
I used to not sleep in the dark. Like I don't like windows. I have a big thing with windows. Do not mess with windows at all. That's probably my second biggest fear aside from the ocean.
Did you hate the windows that are in this room when you used to be in here?
You know what? That's actually a good story. And I think you might remember this, Ethan. Remember
The
this?
face on the window?
All right, yeah, this is good because Ethan's in on this one. So
Ooh.
in the room next to Ethan was my old bedroom in the basement, and there's like those little basement windows, you know, the little rectangle things.
Super
And-
tiny and dirty because it's like underneath a porch.
Yeah, like
and
real
outside.
dusty and stuff like that. Well, there was like a clean imprint of like if someone pressed their face up against the window, and it was
Oh,
like you could see like where the eyes would have been indented and like the cheek formation and like the lips and the nose.
With
And
his
it's-
face like flat.
Yeah, like not like in a goofy way, but there was definitely like a face there, and it was like on the window. It wasn't just there and then gone. It was like on my window. So I won't say that it was a ghost or something, but also
did Ethan see it?
yeah,
they
I've
all
seen
seen it.
it.
Yeah, they all seen
I
it.
swear to God, this is like true story too. And
Yeah,
I don't know how.
What's your
It would
take on it?
I mean, I don't know how because there's a metal.
It's
what-
hard to
what-
get your it's hard to just get your face in there.
You can't
Yeah,
even
I
get
get what
in.
you're saying.
Because it's like where is that? It's a window, and then outside the window, it's like some metal
Yeah.
like rim thing.
metal
But it's
grate.
like in the ground though. So, but like the ground's
Yeah.
up here, it's metal. Then the window's down here. You can't fit in that. You
No,
can't put your face.
So was his face facing forward or
It
upside
was,
down?
it was just straight up normal
Forward,
face.
flat.
It's not.
like
It was
flat.
like this or nothing. It was just flat, straightforward.
Because to get that angle, you would have had to kind of like get down in there like this. You wouldn't have been able to just be like
Now, do
flat
you
up
think it
against
was
it.
like a smear on the window?
it couldn't have
Or-
been. It couldn't have been just a smear
mean,
because
it
it was
could have been.
too
It
much
just looked-
of a
it
perfect
looked straight
face.
up like a face. Yeah.
Yeah. But and the thing is like we lived in a really good like where mom lives is a really good part of like the area, and there's way worse areas. So it's like it couldn't really have been. I don't think it was like a peeping tom or like someone who's on drugs or something like just peeking in.
PP Tom.
Yeah, like someone who
There was
watches
one-
you through your windows.
Yeah, I know.
And there's one time. This is I was probably about like 8 years old, 8 or 9 years old. My mom decided to take me and Bobby, and my aunt to Massachusetts in the middle of the fucking winter. All right. My dad had a job up in Massachusetts, and he was gone for like 2 weeks. So my mom's like, you know what? Let's surprise your dad. So we drove from Ohio through West Virginia, Pennsylvania. My mom went the longest way. We went through New York. We got there. All right. The trip there was great. I'll tell you about the trip back. That's the scary part. That was the first time I ever had an energy drink in my life. By the way, I was in West Virginia in the back of a Jeep Cherokee in the early I think it was like 99 when I went. So we went to Massachusetts, hung out with my dad for the full week. We went to Salem, went to Bunker Hill. We saw all this crazy shit. Again, it's the middle of winter. So on our way back from Massachusetts, we left Salem and driving back, we ended up getting out of Rhode Island in Connecticut. When we were in Connecticut, a fucking blizzard came. I mean, a massive fucking blizzard. So my mom pulled over. It was me, my brother, my aunt, and her. We stopped at a gas station. I remember getting a sandwich in the middle of nowhere, and there was a shitty ass hotel that we were staying at. We went to the hotel. We were upstairs. Well, there's this guy that followed us from the gas station,
Oh hell no.
and my mom noticed him, but she didn't really care. But me and my brother, dude, we were like, "Fuck, what the?" We remember seeing him. Well, we didn't really think anything of it, so we went to the room, and the curtain was open just a little bit. My mom went to go get some ice, and she left the door open. And when my mom came, that guy came running past the window trying to get into the door, and then me and my brother shut it. And then that's when my mom came back, and she still doesn't believe that happened at all. I mean, that was
Ethan.
really.
You remember our old? I mean, you were really young, but the pink house, the older, like the really old house, kind of in the ghetto. Did that place
Yeah.
ever give you like a weird feeling? I know you were really young, so it's hard to like recall. I'm sure.
No, but there is one experience. It could have been anything, really. It could have been really just anything. But I was a kid eating goldfish or something on like a plate. I was watching TV in the living room, sitting on the floor, and I was young, so I was not in school at all. It was everyone else was in school. Olivia wasn't even born yet.
Yeah.
So it was just you was at school, Jacob was at school. I think Jacob was like in kindergarten. And it was just me and mom. Dad was at work. Mom was in the kitchen. She was doing whatever, and I'm sitting there. And do you know the two windows we had? Well, I don't know
Yep.
if it was two. It was just big windows
It was the
though.
big window in the living room.
Yeah, I was sitting there, and it was just this shadow, and it was like it looked like a circle, like not like a circle. It was like it was like straight, and then it curved at the end.
So kind of like a human shape if it was kind of blurred, like tall figure, kind of.
Kinda. It was just like it was in the shape of this, like that, and then it curved.
Yeah, it's like head and shoulders, kind of.
Yeah, but like you can't see the outline of it. It's just like the
Right. Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
circle. Okay.
I get what you're saying.
And it was just like do 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 do.
On the
and-
window.
Yeah. And did we have? I don't know. I can't remember this, but do you know if we have any bushes or anything?
We didn't have. We had a little garden in front, but it was no big bushes or anything
No.
like that.
Okay. Okay. And mom came running from the kitchen, like not booking it though. She was like just like the regular jog fast walk type thing around, seeing what the hell just happened. And I'm sitting there, and I crawled so fucking fast. Dude, I was crying
What
because I
the
just
heck?
look at me. Yes,
Why is it his now?
Huh?
It's not
Your
weird.
mic's starting to cut out now.
It's like simultaneously.
Uh,
They got
Anyway.
Andrew. That's what happened.
anyway,
We're next.
what's it called? she went to go check it out. There was nothing there. I don't know if it was like some kids playing a prank or anything, but it was just like I'm just sitting there and throw it on the window. Nothing's out there. It's weird. True story though. Being so serious.
No, I believe you, but it's just so weird how all of a sudden your stuff starts to get wonky. But the reason I asked you about that old house is because that house freaked me the hell out. Always.
Do you see what I'm saying though?
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
you're
like
frozen
a
right now.
game.
You're glitching.
I am.
Yeah, but try pausing your download real fast.
No, it's done. Download's done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's so weird. I mean, I don't know if it's a Streamlabs thing or
It chose me.
I don't know.
that's super weird. But
I know,
no,
where
seriously. Like the reason I asked you about like that house freaked me out a lot. One day I was home alone, and I think it was like springtime. No windows were open. I remember calling your mom, well, our mom and your dad after it happened. But I was sitting in the living room, like watching TV or something, probably like Simpsons or some stupid shit. And their bedroom, well, yeah, it was their bedroom at the time. But it was, remember when we took that bedroom kind of in
Tell
the
me
front
what
by the
the
living room?
though. I think
Huh?
the living room looks like we had a TV, couch, and then the window, TV, couch and TV. But then was the hallway to the right? I think
Yeah.
I
So
think
do you remember the
to the right
bedroom?
was the kitchen. I think it was living room to the right
Yeah.
kitchen.
Yeah.
The hallway.
Yeah, so the kitchen, and then there was a bedroom next to where you could go into the kitchen from the living room. Well, that bedroom door was latched. It was latched shut. The doorknob twisted and flung open. I swear to God, like the doorknob twisted and flung wide open.
Hell no.
Nice. And then I called. I freaked out. I ran out the house and I called mom, and I was like, the door just opened by itself. I was like crying. I was freaking out. I was probably like fourth grade, fifth grade. I was young, and
Dude, Ethan, what's behind you?
Man, shut the hell up.
but no, seriously, I called them and like your dad was like, no, it was probably just a wind draft or something. I'm like, no, like it opened, it didn't close. Like most doors will shut. It opened, and I was gone. I was out that door so fast, dude.
Trying to figure out where Andrew went off to.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Andrew.
I don't know. Hopefully he'll be back.
But then at the same house, I would always feel like I was watched. Like it would always
There's
feel
a-
like
There's a
Wi-Fi
house.
network. You can reconnect to Wi-Fi from your Google Home app under Devices, then Setup. I can't connect to your Wi-Fi network. You can reconnect to Wi-Fi from your Google Home app under Devices, then Setup.
that is so weird.
What was that?
That was my Google Home thing. And
Yeah.
it's never been connected to my network, and it just started talking, and it was like, I cannot connect to your network. It's never happened before. That's freaky. But
So I'm gonna show you this house. I'm really happy that I found it. Before I get to this house, who's that?
I don't know. I think it was Ethan.
Was what?
When I lived in Middletown, you know where Ben Harrison Street is
No,
in the White Ghetto.
we lived kind of close to Titus, like Jewel Avenue,
Okay,
kind of
so
over there by
I
Steve.
lived on the other side. Oh, what is happening?
That's Ethan being stupid.
Yeah. But there was this house over there in Ben Harrison, and it was a scary house. It was pretty nerve-wracking. And there has always been stories about this thing that just watched you, stalked you, made you feel really uncomfortable. And inside this house was like an upside down cross and everything. It just really abandoned. It was just an old house.
Hang
Um,
on, dude. I'm sorry. I just yawn and I got like cramp in my jaw. Hang on. Alright, you can go ahead.
And I found the house because they eventually tore it down.
So like you didn't live in that house; it was just near.
No,
like
no, no.
What it looked
no.
like?
I think he's trying to show us.
I'm trying to show you,
Oh,
my
okay,
guy.
okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Hold up. house, HOSE.
Well, while you try and pull that up, so you remember when my grandma died, Ethan, at that house that we lived at? Like she died at that time. My mama, Chrissy, my dad's mom. You
When
probably
we used
don't
to live in
remember
the
when
pink
she
house?
died. Yeah, when
Dude,
we
this
lived in the
house
pink
is
house.
so. All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
This house is really, it's really scary. Oops. Come on. Look at this house.
Yeah, see? Yeah, that's...
You see that?
Look like it's about to fall apart.
So there is something always wrong with that house. I don't know why. But up here in the window, all right, there used to be at one point there was a dead cat like nailed to the actual wall next to the upside down cross, but eventually the cat fell. Nobody ever went in there. We just didn't. There was this thing that we called this like demon, this whatever, him, HIM. It's just him. It's just like we never got near it. We never played in its yard. But there's times, dude. We were back in the old Amanda. You know where Amanda Elementary is?
Yeah, I know where Amanda is.
So back in those woods, back in the day, it's right before winter came, but there was a winter storm coming, and we were back there with a couple of our friends. And again, we don't fuck with this house, dude. There's reasons. So if you go into their yard or whatever, this is like a myth, a legend thing. If you go into the yard or anything, like something weird's gonna happen. So we didn't. We went to the yard because we threw our ball in there. Whatever. This is no joke. We were out in the woods at Amanda Elementary, and there used to be this little sandbank that looked like a shape of a wolf. So we walked down there, and I swear to God, this is the scariest thing ever. We were jumping off this little cliff thing into the sandbank, and we were soaking wet, dude. All of a sudden, it got real fucking cold. Started raining before it started sleeting, and then it started snowing. On our way back, dude, we heard a fucking telephone ring. Straight up, like 3 deep rings. Scared the shit out of us. I get my stepper on here. We'll talk about it. He heard those rings were in the middle of the fucking woods. And it was just moments like that. It's like, dude, that was terrifying. We were in the middle of the woods, and that's the first thing we heard was a telephone ringing.
Have you ever heard of those stairs in the middle of the woods? Just a staircase in the middle of the woods
Yeah.
that go nowhere. They start and then they just
They say don't climb up it. They don't
yeah.
don't
They say
go up
never climb up them. That kind of gives me that kind of vibe, like a random phone call. But then there's also like like the thing with the random staircases in the middle of the woods. Like that
it.
is
Would they
so
say what
weird.
happened if you would go up it?
But dude, look at that house.
Yeah, no, it looks what you would expect a haunted building to be.
You said there was a dead cat, like
Yeah, so like up here in this window right here. Can you see my mouse?
Yeah, we can see it.
So up in this like window, let's see if I can draw it on the screen. I know you can do that. No. But anyways.
Wait. I think you can.
So up on here in this window.
Wait, no.
If you would stand right here on the sidewalk, which is right here, and look up, you can see the cat and then the upside down cross. But again, and then right next to the place, like right over here, there's a little church. But dude, we just knew we were not supposed to be over in this area. This is now torn down.
Was where you heard that ringing near this house? Like, was it?
No, so the ringing was over at Amanda, like probably about, I don't know, not even a mile away. But it just, this house just haunted us, dude. It's just it reminds me of some like Michael Myers shit.
It makes you wonder, like, if you would have went in there, like, what could have happened.
I'm glad I didn't, man. That is the number one thing that
you should have, dude. You could have had a good story.
I don't know. I think he might have played it safe by not going in there, because like places like that, That's
Just
something like you just
look
don't
at
go in.
it.
Yeah, you just don't go in there.
Like that's a creepy ass house.
I've seen creepier, but it is creepy.
I don't know. Like when it's dark, dude, there was no lights over there. We always avoided it.
Well, it is freaky though.
And then
Is that?
there's another house that I lived in, which I found, but they tore it down, and I found out when it was built. It was built in 1850.
Damn.
So we were living in an almost a 200-year-old house, and dude, that place was haunted. That place was so freaking scary. It was flipping scary. It was so scary. I don't mess with that stuff. I do, but I don't. Not alone. I don't do that alone.
You know, I'm in the. I would be like, if I get a negative vibe from the place, it's probably just in your best interest to not even go in there.
Yeah.
Curiosity killed the cat kind of situation. Some
Yeah,
things you just
somebody-
probably don't need to be curious on.
No, because I don't want to be the cat.
Well, think about it. There was a cat hanging from the window. What if that's like a symbolism?
Yeah, it was always weird because like that time of my life was it's kind of like a blur to me. But dude, that was the end of 99 to 2000. This is right before the Twin Towers hit. This hasn't even happened yet. And dude, I'd say I was probably about 10, 11 years old, living over in that neighborhood. And my stepbrother, they lived there prior, but this is a weird situation. Their mom moved out, and my mom moved in, kind of thing. It was really weird. So then we lived there. The basement we never went down. The house wasn't that haunted. The house wasn't haunted. It wasn't scary. Just that neighborhood. It was kind of trashy. I would say it was a little trashy. It's still a little
just
trashy.
old. It's just one of the old neighborhoods that get kind of turned into like the low income areas and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they usually have the more like abandoned buildings and stuff around.
But that house was huge, dude. The house was huge. But for some reason, just it just looked like a bunch of mutant kids running around. We were in there acting a fool. We were just stupid. Jumping on train tracks. That was awful.
We lived by a train track at the old house.
Yeah, don't ever mess with trains, kids. Don't do it. You'll get in big trouble. They forced me and my stepbrothers to watch a video of people getting completely destroyed and ripped in half over and over and over. And this is at a police station.
Did some cops catch you guys on a track?
No, so dude, we were over there by Ingles Corner where it's constantly stopped. Go. So back in the day, I'd say, 2000. It was probably 2000 or 2001. Dude, we were jumping on the trains, just jumping on them, and then jumping off, and because it'd stop, and then go, stop, and then go. So we just jump on, jump off, jump on, jump off. Well, dude, we end up holding up traffic. We were doing it for like 2 hours. We were having a blast. We held up traffic for like 2 hours, dude, and then it completely stopped. And then we saw a Monroe police officer look underneath the car and tell us to get the fuck over there. And so everything was at a dead stop, and we had to go underneath the train. And then they arrested us and put us in the back of the car.
It was probably just more of like a we care about you, so don't do this kind of situation.
Yeah, we were children.
Yeah.
But here's what happened. So we went to the police station. They put us on probation, which is basically all summer. We had to be in at 7:00 on that summer. We had to do community service and write an apology letter. And then when we did those classes, that's when they forced us to watch people getting ran over. It's like you really screwed me up. I will never get near a train. No. But dude, stuff like that, I would love to go, ghost hunting near a train. Andrew has a really cool theory about doing something. It's risky, and it is life-taking. It could take your life if you're not careful. But I'm not going to say what it is because I know he didn't want to announce it. But it's one of those things where it's like I don't know if I would do that. It'd be fun. It'd be fun and absolutely terrifying. But how he wants to do it, I want to do it on like kayaks. If you get my drift.
I think I get where you're going with that.
In like the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Just creeping. That'd be fucking terrifying. I mean, it's still risky, but I think it's a lot more safer if you do kayaking at night.
Yeah, me, I don't fuck with water.
I don't either.
You
But I
guys,
think that'd be fun.
you know the actual place where Crystal Lake was filmed originally in the Friday movies. That there's a life-size Jason Voorhees statue in the water. So like, if you were to ever scuba dive in that area, you're gonna see that, and like that's the shit that bothers me.
I want to see something like that.
I don't.
You think there's some like and since we're talking about the water now, like in the ocean, how we only explored like what, like
6%, I think,
6% or something like that.
it might be more now.
It was like 13% or something.
It's still not a
don't
lot, not nearly enough.
Yeah,
We know more
not a
about
lot
outer
at all.
space than we do our own ocean.
It's just
Okay, here's a question. Sorry. I thought you were done. Sorry.
No, go for it.
I was saying, like, do you think there's like something like megalodons still out there that still haven't been
Megalodons, I don't necessarily think so. I think they're too big and maybe they don't have the food source they would need. So I think maybe they did go extinct because they are very deep and there's not a lot of life down there deep, but there's definitely stuff down there, dude. Like
I believe that there are creatures out there that we have no idea what we're doing.
Yeah.
They're pretty weird, freaky ones.
Yeah.
Not even just little. There is
Huge.
There are massive creatures underneath the water that we have no flipping idea where it's at or what it's doing. Andrew,
What the
welcome
hell?
back.
Oh, what?
Goodbye, Andrew.
But the thing is,
Welcome back.
yes, I would truly believe that the megalodon shit is real. I think that's something that would be not. I wouldn't say megalodon. I'd say there's just unknown creatures down there. You know, NASA started
In the
As an
ocean,
in
yeah.
ocean,
the
yeah.
ocean.
Yeah. What scared
Yeah.
them away from the ocean and made them go out of our planet instead of deeper into our planet? That's what's got me wondering.
So
Or they just decided to switch, though. You never know.
That's the scary part. I don't know. I just don't do it. Andrew, so I wanted to talk to you about this. So there is this house. I was talking to Cory and Ethan. There was this house that you remember that house I told you that was really, really scary on the Ben Harrison Street? I found it the other day. And look how terrifying my childhood haunted house was. Not my house. Look at that.
Is that the one that had the cats hanging on the walls?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the house.
As far
Yeah,
as I know, it's still up.
Huh?
As far as I know, it's still up.
It's not. They tore it down.
Over there
Yeah,
by the
and
railroad tracks?
Huh?
Is that the one over there by the railroad tracks?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that one. That was a scary house. And I kind of wish it was still up because I go in there and investigate, but I'm kind of glad it's not there. No bueno. But to answer your question, fuck yeah, Megalodon's real.
I think they were real.
Yeah, you think the world? Do you still think they're out there? Or do you just believe that they existed in the first place?
I think they existed.
They might still be out there, but then again, like I said, I just feel like they don't have the food supply like they used to in that prehistoric time.
I don't know. I mean, I don't think they're out there, but
Because
if
like
they
Andrew
are,
was saying earlier, though, like back then creatures were much larger. Like there was just monstrous sized like centipedes and stuff that would be like.
Dude, there was giant fucking snakes and turtles. Where'd Arthur go?
He's picking his nose.
The bro caught it.
I had to get it, dude. It was tickling my mustache.
Dude, he asked him where Arthur go. He said, picking his nose.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that'd be pretty cool to go down there. Now, the guys that went down there with a damn gaming controller were stupid.
That's stink drift, bro.
What are you doing?
Stick drift.
Oh my god, actually, I know a good theory to talk about, dude. Have you heard of the Antarctica theory? You know, like,
Oh, the Middle
Ice
Earth, where there's a
walls.
hole in the middle up there that goes
Where
deeper into Earth.
Godzilla's at?
just there's so many Antarctica theories, dude. Like,
Well,
they don't let you over there, right?
it's
They don't-
common ground between like it's kind of like a international rule that we just nobody goes there, and for what reason?
So they also think
I feel like
that,
it's come over there.
before Pangea happened, that Antarctica was a jungle and it was a beautiful land. And there was creatures living on it and stuff. And then all of a sudden, you know, global warming and climate change started happening and it froze over.
Didn't they find an Iceman there that was like preserved from how cold it was? I don't know if it was Antarctica, but
that I don't know. But that's where they're finding a lot of these creatures, because they didn't float there. You know, when Pangea happened, I mean, that's when all the continents split apart.
ice preserves things, right? And I think it might be also like a thing where it's like we don't go over there because there's a lot of stuff that's still there from older times, and there could be diseases in that ice and stuff that's preserved in there.
Yeah.
And if we go and mess around and tamper with it, we're going to bring out these old diseases.
It's like
and
Area
sicknesses.
51. You just don't go there.
Well, you'll get shot, but that's different.
I really want to know what's going on there. What's going on there, guys? Did you guys plan 9/11? Okay. Sorry. I still think that was a plan. That was a straight up fucking plan. I'll be honest with you.
I think
They
Area
planned.
51 is actually like a facade, and it's like, hey, focus on this spot, but we have a spot that no one knows about, and that's where the stuff really goes down.
Do you think that what's it called, like all these? Do you think we used to be connected to Antarctica, like our islands?
It's called
Yeah.
Pangea.
There's we fit, like if you were to take all the continents and smack them back together, it would fit perfectly into one landmass.
Yeah. I was there.
I watched
Dude,
it happen.
The craziest theory? I mean, this one I don't believe, but like, it's like the one that's like kind of crazy. The one that's like saying that Antarctica is like one huge wall, that on the other side of it is more.
Infinite?
No, like it's more islands, more continents, more. It's
Like stuff that
basically
we haven't discovered. So you're basically saying our global map is just one side of the Earth, and on the other side of Antarctica, there's another part.
See,
of
that's
Earth
a
that
good.
we haven't
That's
discovered.
better than that's. I'd rather somebody say that than someone saying the Earth is flat. But if the Earth
That is
more,
cool though.
you know, bigger than what we think
just
it is,
saying. What if Antarctica wrapped around like is one huge circle, like just frozen wall, and then we're just in the middle of it. Then outside of it, it's just more islands.
So you're saying instead of Antarctica being up here at the top, that it kind of goes around the whole perimeter of Earth, and that's why that there's the South Pole and the North Pole, because maybe they meet with each other.
Yep, and they like, and they're just like the maps are fake, and they're just hiding it from us. You know. I don't. It's
I
just
think
crazy. I
you
don't.
guys
I mean,
are-
it's a
Wow,
wild
yeah.
theory, but
It's a wild theory. Yeah, that's why I brought it up.
You guys are getting into like flat earthing kind of shit.
no, but
Ours
he's not
is
saying the
definitely not
Earth would be
flat.
flat. He's just saying that maybe on the other side of that ice wall would be a whole other section of Earth that is maybe kept from us.
It's
or-
like the red line on One Piece.
There you go. Okay,
Yep.
it's like the edge. I don't know. I think the edge true. It's like the same way with like you guys believe in like ghost portals and stuff.
Oh, dude, I know it's really bad luck to put two mirrors facing each other, or they have the thing they say you can create a portal to hell or whatever by taking a cube, making a cube out of mirrors, and you like seal it, and then apparently you can hear voices and shit coming out of the box trying to get you to crack it open, and apparently like once you crack it open, you allow a demon into your home. I think we should do it.
Hell no, not here. I vote Arthur's house.
I got kids. For your house,
How about Andrews?
Andrews.
Andrews.
Let's
All right,
go.
it's settled.
He said, "Let's go."
That'd be scary.
No,
Andrew-
because you got to think of it. It doesn't matter which house you do it in. If we're all there and we summon some shit, it's attached to all of us because it's all of our contributions.
Yeah, fuck that. If it turns into some like Evil Dead stuff, I'm gonna I'm slicing his throat.
You know what? I mean, like, if it is all real, the demon stuff like that, you know, the Ouija board up there in Psychos?
Yeah.
I was messing with that a lot this year, like mocking it and stuff. And I don't know if that's a great idea.
It's not because you don't know, dude.
I was touching it, I was moving around the little eyeglass piece, and like I would make customers touch it with me, and like I would fake the game and stuff and like spell stuff out. I always made sure to say goodbye, but I don't think it would matter if I'm mocking it.
Here's the thing I have with Ouija boards. I told Andrew, and Andrew said the same thing. Andrew kind of changed my mind on this. I used to not, I thought that shit was funny as fuck. But the more when him and I were really getting deep into this, I won't fuck with the Ouija board.
I'll be back real quick.
It's the unknown. It's the one where it's like, I don't know.
It's a superstition, it's like
I didn't exit him out. I just like removed him for a second. So when he does come back. It's terrifying because you don't know. You don't know what you're messing with. It's like when people go out there and do witchcraft and stuff, when you think you're a witch, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Just because your friends are doing it doesn't mean you should be doing it.
What's that one movie? I think it's called The Witchcraft or whatever, from like the 2000s or the 90s
Witchcraft.
or whatever.
The movie's amazing.
It's a good movie.
I didn't believe in witchcraft until I started listening to a podcast called The Exorcist Files that Andrew got me onto. And just listening to these stories, and they're real stories. The amount of manipulation that witches really have, and how they do it, and what they do to control you. They put curses on you. That shit's real as fuck, man.
I mean, if you put negative energy out there, there is negative. Like if you're putting that into someone's life, like it will affect them because it's just how it works,
Yeah, and it's really scary. And I was really happy, Andrew, through that podcast happening, because dude, it's like a whole movie in your ear.
I'll
the
check
whole
it
series, dude. It's really fun. You have to start from the very top, not the very bottom. The very top. I messed up, but it's good. It's so fucking good. I never heard a podcast like that before, but it's definitely worth it. But yeah, I don't fuck with that. There's this Indian burial ground that I really want to. He's back. An Indian burial ground that I would love to go out to investigate. It's up in Camden, where there was a massacre of that these tribes people got slaughtered for no reason in Camden, and they are reported like skinwalkers, some just like witchcraft stuff. I want to go see it. I want to go see.
There's a mound in Miamisburg, I think.
There's a mound. Yeah, I mean, I can always do like
that's a burial ground.
It is.
You can bring your EVP reader out there and stuff and see if you can pick up something.
That'd be cool. But I know like our next investigation, I'm hoping it's probably going to be with the Ghost Sisters again. I hope not, but I hope it is. And I don't say like hope not as in like I don't want to, but I hope we go out there regardless, honestly.
Like do your own thing? Try it on your own?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind to go.
Did.
Yeah, we pretty much did. Don't get me wrong. I would love to go with the Ghost Sisters again, but I'd rather just try to go on our own. But
yeah, for the next one at least. Like that way, like you can get a comparison to both experiences.
I mean,
See
I
how
think
it goes just for
we had
you guys.
we had a great time with the Ghost Sisters. Mandy is an awesome lady, awesome lady. She was super professional about some things. She was open minded, and when she read me, when she was doing her medium stuff, dude, she was spot on with some weird things. And I don't really believe in that stuff, but dude, it kind of worried me.
That's why I've always had the argument like it's just coincidental, but like at what point is that many coincidences not like just legitness? Like how far can you say that that's just a coincidence before it's like this is kind of weird.
It kind of scared me. I was like, man, this is
my stepmom's cousin Christy. She's like a medium, dude, and she'd never met my grandma, my dad's mom, who passed away, and she was like, something's wrong with you and your dad today. I can just kind of feel it. And at the time it was her birthday, my grandma's birthday, and it had been a couple years since she, like probably like 6 years since she passed or so. And she was like, I just get this like sense of dread between you guys today. And like, she like described my grandma, dude. Never seen her, never met her, described her to a T, and was like just saying like she's with us or she loves us and stuff like that. I'm like, it's just weird. Like it gives me chills thinking about it.
How old is she?
Christy, she's in her 30s.
Cool. We need a medium on our team.
She'd be so down, dude. She loves all the spooky stuff. She's awesome.
And then we're gonna hire a demonologist.
That'd be
Andrew's
cool.
Andrew's gonna. No. No.
I'm a pro.
You can be the comedic relief.
Yeah.
The what?
You can be the one we send into the houses first, so we get good footage of you getting scared.
Yep. I know.
down.
I really. I'm trying to find a real demonologist to speak to him, and just hear him out. Dude, they're so hard to talk to.
We could do like a Sam and Colby type YouTube video where we strap a GoPro on like point of view, and we can do like phasmophobia in real life and hold our EVP readers up like this so it looks like we're playing the game.
That'd be funny. Andrew, what do you think about that one?
Next question.
Next question. Alrighty then. What do you know about some EVPs, Ethan?
The what?
EVPs.
EBPs?
EVPs.
EVPs. No clue what it is.
Yeah, you do.
Is it the thing? The temperature thing?
It's electronic voice phenomena.
Oh,
It's
thing
the
we turn
little.
that
It's the
on?
thing with the lights.
That's
an EMF. That's an EMF.
That's EMF. I'm talking about an EVP. That's a
The
recording.
things with like the ghosts be talking in?
They do be talking.
Like a voice
They do be
box kind of
talking.
They
situation.
do be talking.
Yeah, I do know about that.
What you know about that?
What do you mean what I know about it? Like
What you do be knowing, dude.
Like, do I believe in that they be saying stuff in it?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never done it. Never.
Now, have you listened to our stuff yet?
You haven't posted it.
I know, because it freaking doesn't. Every time we do it, doesn't work. Can you let me know if you guys can hear this? Did you guys hear that?
I don't know. Play a little more.
Nothing.
No.
Very, very quiet.
It's very, very quiet.
It's. I mean, I can hear it, but
This
it's
is
super,
very,
super
very, very quiet. Yeah.
I wonder why. Oh, here we go. No, it's not going to work. Or, no. Yeah, I tried.
Would you go on a paranormal investigation, Ethan? Like a ghost hunting trip into like an abandoned building?
Depends the backstory of the building. If it's like some really weird freaky
What if
shit.
someone was murdered there?
I mean, yeah, that's like
All right,
that's
I'm
like
gonna
the
play,
basics of it.
I'm gonna play the
A lot
sound
of
real
them
quick.
have that type of story to it.
This is 13th podcast, second floor, EVP session. Hello? Hi.
Hold on.
Is there anybody here with us right now? All you gotta do is just talk into this device.
Wait a minute, I can't play that one. I say
Nice
something
try,
very inappropriate. Yep. I can't play that one. I'm glad I got that.
I wish you wouldn't have.
Why?
It just would have been funnier.
Dude, it would have been great. And I was like, oh no, I can't play that one. Why would that have been funny?
Arthur, man.
All right, this is Andrew on the second floor of Old Whitey's Bar. Is anybody here with me right now? Andrew. I'm doing an EVP burst. Can you tell me your name? Why do you stay here?
That's so scary.
Like the whispers?
Do you know my name?
No, so right when Andrew asked, why do you stay here?
I heard something.
It says no, it's right after he says here. Literally right after it says I can't get out. I'm gonna play it again.
Could you say my name?
I'll replay it.
All right, this is Andrew on the second floor of Old Whitey's Bar. Is anybody here with me right now?
Anybody here with me?
I'm doing an EVP burst.
Right here.
Can you tell me your name? Why do you stay here?
I heard it.
Get out.
Do you know my name? Could you say my
We're
name?
in the background. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to know.
That's a hard one. We did.
Sound like it.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's kind of creepy. And I found out, Andrew, when we were going live on TikTok, it recorded the whole thing, and I found it and I downloaded it. It's actually really excited for that because I thought it all got deleted. Which is
It doesn't.
huh?
It don't.
I don't what?
It don't get deleted, dude.
I didn't know that. I didn't. I was actually really excited. I was like, holy shit! Like we can actually rewatch our freaking live. But
I think we should just go all out, get a Ouija board, make the little portal thing with the mirrors, get the EVPs, bring it all into one room, do like a little ritual circle. I don't care. And then like just see how much shit you can pick up at once.
But Cory, you gotta wear your Pope costume.
oh, here's the thing. I don't know. I don't know.
So
Did Andrew say soft?
This is part of our shit that we did.
There's no audio.
There isn't.
No. Very, very
Yeah.
quiet.
I did think that was a door for a second.
The person?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, the
No,
person
these
who's
are-
on these.
They're the fucking owners, dude. She's sensitive too. She
Yeah,
can
this is
sense
just
too.
some of the stuff that we were dealing with. Hey, there's me.
Oh,
Hi, I'm Arthur.
it's one
I'm
old
Arthur.
building. Oh, Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff was creepy. Andrew and I
How
were
dirty.
so dirty.
Dude, it was so nasty in there. There was so much asbestos and black mold.
Ugh. Dude, going in there was fun.
Yeah, the old freezer.
Yeah. I don't know where we were at here. Yeah, but that all of it was just wild. The experience was cool though. Worth it. So worth it. Can't be happy, but I can be happier. I can be happiest, but I can't be happier.
I know it's a stretch, and we always talk about it, but I'm telling you, Post Town Elementary School is
We're
like
trying,
got to be on
dude.
the list.
We
Because
got-
when
we're-
I'm telling you, whenever I went in there, it's just you get that weird feeling, man.
I
Tried
know.
getting Arthur to book it for Thanksgiving.
don't
I
have
was
the
fortunate
money.
enough that I knew. So the people that lived there were my friends' grandparents in high school. So we stayed the night there, and there was like 4 of us, like stupid teenagers, and we messing around in there. But like seriously, like they thought it would be funny to just. I was the bigger guy in the group, obviously, so they were all little dudes. They thought it would be funny to just fucking book it, take off running, and leave me like in this room. So first off, you get to this room up the stairs, and there's just a punching bag in like the corner, and it's just sitting there, nothing else in the room, and it's just like swaying, kind of like back, like really, really, really faintly, like not a whole lot of movement, and that was weird. And then they there's no lights, it's pitch black. They just took off running, and I'm like freaking out because I don't at the time, at least, like now I would be able to go in there and be okay, but I was not messing with that. And then like as I was running through the hallway, I turned right real fast, and they have some like spooky stuff just kind of set up in there because it's a spooky place. They had this tricycle dude with this like doll on there and like a really big baby doll mask on the face, dude. And that thing, I saw it right in the corner of my eye, and I probably like damn near hit the roof, dude. I jumped so high whenever I was running. Like I probably, this is like a personal record probably for like people do the long jumps in track. Like that's probably like I was gone, dude. That scared the shit out of me. But like I don't mess with that place. The cafeteria is really freaky. The boiler room is really freaky.
That was freaky.
Are you talking about
Yeah,
the
freakily.
school right next to the Dollar Tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Post Town.
Dude, Andrew, you were there when the lights were turning on at Dad and Kay's, right?
Yeah.
That was weird. That was really weird. The only way to activate these lights if you touch them, and then just go, and you see all 3 dims. It's like, what the hell? It was weird. And I remember one time we used to play this game. I took a sheet and I took all the kids when they were younger, and we were in the living room. We turned off all the lights, and I took a sheet and I hung it right in the middle of the doorway. And then as soon as we turned on the lights, it looked like somebody was just hanging there. Do you remember that, Andrew? When I took a sheet and smacked it in the doorway and we turned off the lights and it looked like somebody was just hanging there? That was
No.
way back. Dude, that was scary. We used to watch scary videos all the time. I used to torture these kids. Bad.
There's some freaky videos, man. There's some.
That's time to get back at you. Let's go ahead and put the gauntlet challenge in here.
Alrighty, guys, this is the 13th podcast. Fuck. All right. Yep. All right. I'm gonna end it. 13th podcast, guys. Fuck.